Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. We're going to be rolling into the Doom Tower. We're going to be doing hard, and we're going to be facing off against the Scarab King. We're on floor 50, and we're going to do that with an unkillable Melga Steel Girdle. Yes, you heard that right. Unkillable Melga Steel Girdle. So let's find that out. We'll find out how we built her after the intro. Next. All right, so we are here. We're going to take a look at the champions we are using in this particular run. So first thing, we're starting off with Ethos. He's got a Toxic Set on. Toxic Set gives us 75% chance to place a 2.5% poison debuff here. He's also got on his A1 the ability to smash off, I believe it's 30% of max HP here from the Scarab King. So you can see his stats here. He's rolling. Let's see here. Gouge. Oh, 15% of max HP. So kind of neat. We could absolutely build that out a little bit more. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. Unless I have a ridiculous amount of legendary books, which I just don't. So too bad for him. We got Ninja, the boss killer. Reason he's in here is once that shield's down, he needs to kill the boss. Here, we're rolling with these stats right now. We could use more health here. We could use more speed, but he's a clan boss speed right now, so is what it is here currently. All right. Next up, we've got Geomancer. Kind of they all have blood shield rings so far, so important to this run just for the extra damage protection on his HP burn skill that reflects damage here. So good stats from what we have here. He's in a clan boss build as well, so he's very, very sturdy. Next up, we've got Allure. She's just here in a blood shield ring as well, some speed sets to make sure that nothing goes off the rails here. So we've got her crit rate. It could be that extra 5% here, but we should be pretty okay on this end. Good attack. We could get the defense up, which would be nice. A re-kit should be in the works, but it is what it is. She's good enough as is right now. Right, and then last but not least, Melga Steel Girdle. We put her in the craziest gear we could find on my account, at least for this type of build. High HP, high defense, high speed, and ridiculous amount of resistance here. And we haven't even built out the Great Hall yet. So when that Great Hall gets built out, that is even going to be more beefy here. But she is in unkillable mode, so defensive build without a doubt, and all her skills are maxed out, which took a ridiculous amount of books, but is what it is. So most important part of her kit is going to be shield and continuous heal, and then the glorious return here, where she's going to be putting shield on revived allies. So she was made to face off against the Scarab King. All right, full masteries are done up with Unshakable as the main one here. So we are fired up and we are rearing and ready to go. All right, let's roll in. Oh, yeah, I guess that, so we're gonna do floor 50 here. Here's how the team's composed. We got ally HP in all battles, 25%. So that gives us a little bit more beefiness here as well. So you cannot go wrong. Let's give this a shot. All right, so we are here. We are excited. we are going to get this thing rocking and rolling. Now, one cool thing here that I noticed when I'm doing these runs here is that Ninja gets a lot of his escalation passive out of the way, or built up, I should say, during this part, these rounds here. So, really nice on that end. So when he's going into the boss, he's already got most likely anywhere between I would say somewhere like 20%. He's probably about 90% done in terms of his fully upgraded max here for his escalation skill here, which is just ridiculous.
You underestimate my power.
Yeah, so yeah, the Scarab King will be underestimating his power while the shield is up. But once that shield is down, go Ethos. Go Ethos. Here. Then Ninja's going to do his thing. And he's going to rip down the boss. And he's going to have a merry time doing it for sure. All right, so let's keep going. Let's get this thing. Let's get these guys finished up. Get as much escalation as we can get here in this particular group. Come on. Goodness. Okay, there we go. All right, one more to go. Someone's gonna need to rip that buff off. Ooh, can anyone get buffs off here? No, I don't think anyone can. Maybe Geomancer? Oh, there you go. All right. All right, so how this works. Allure is here just to give us an extra turn here and there if she is able to not get, crazy weak hits there. So she's going to give us a little bit more turns here, but it's not always going to be consistent in this particular run. But hey, anytime we can give Ethos a little bit more breathing space to bring down the shield is a good thing. Now, what we're working with here is at 10% or less of max HP is taken, then he's reducing damage by 90%. So Borgoth, if we get to 10 to 20% max HP taken, then we're going to do 60% reduction, and you're going to notice a huge difference in the amount of damage that is put out. And then if we get to 20 to 30%, we're at 30% reduction. And if we get over 30% max HP taken off, we are at 0% reduction. It probably won't get that far. Ninja will most likely kill this boss once he is at 30% reduction in damage here because of his Hailburn skill and his Scion Slash skill. So I would not be surprised on that end whatsoever if he goes down. Now, as I said, main thing's going to be keeping these guys up. Now, keeping Ethos up, really. Now, why is Melga Steel Girdle so good in here with the way that she's built? Well, basically, what happens here is that Melga Steel Girdle can put out continuous heals plus shields here. So with the continuous heals plus the shields, if she was lower in her health here, which may happen, it's totally possible it can happen here, but let's say she's lower in her health at any point, but she's going to consistently put on that shield because it's on every 3 turns. It's on a 3-turn cooldown, and it's a 2-turn duration. Every once in a while, lasting gifts is going to kick in, and it's going to be a 3-turn, then we don't have to worry about anything. But if, let's say it's a 2-turn and she gets her health down, she will hit that shield, and it comes with a continuous heal. So usually the boss can't take the shield off with what he's hitting. So she has a chance 2 or 3 times to increase her health. And so she's consistently keeping herself topped up. And she's resisting a lot of the strips as well that the boss does. So because her resistance is so high. So that's really what makes Melga's Steel Girdle so special in this particular run here, even with everyone dying around her as well. But yeah, she will be doing a lot of healing on the boss here for sure. Now, one thing to note as well here is that you have to make sure that Melga's Steel Girdle is fast. Here now, when we're facing Borgoth the Scarab King at floor 90, where his 250 speed or 225, I can't remember which. We may have to bring in someone who has a speed aura, or someone who has what is it? Speed up, increased speed buff to keep Melga rolling faster. But we'll test that once we get there, if we get there, because some of the floors after this are going to be brutal, I am sure. All right, so you can see here, this is where everyone's down. It's nice to keep Geomancer up because he can keep that reflect damage up and decrease damage up as well. So that helps quite significantly with keeping Melga topped up. But she doesn't need him to be up. It just helps quite significantly. But yeah, the main really thing here is to keep Ethos alive, if at all possible, or at least get him in, get him 1 to 2 hits. Or even better would be to have him you recycle his skill, or get the extra turn and just keep hitting the boss here until he rolls down to that 20% marker there, or 10 to 20% marker in max HP taken off. Yeah, some things that can help here with this run would be getting Dark Elaine in here, or any other champion who has a decrease max HP skill here, or just getting people set up and destroy sets. A lot harder to do the second one than it is to bring in someone who has that particular skill already here, where they can already do a max HP skill. Ooh, that was close there. That was close. But yes, this is what I'm talking about right here. She's down, but now she has the shield up, so it's not affecting her health, and she has a chance to push her health back up to where it needs to be, which is topped up as much as possible here, if at all possible, for sure. Now, the length of this run is really going to depend on if we can keep Ethos up. Yeah, having Ethos up is going to be the main thing here. So she revives 2 random allies. So if it doesn't happen to be Ethos here, the run just takes longer. It's more of an RNG thing. But it is nice when he gets those double turns or triple turns. I've seen him get a triple turn quite a few times. And here, just running this back to back to back. All right, go Ethos. Now, having these guys pretty fast also helps quite a bit here as well. So if you can find these guys at a point where you can get them really fast, then we're in really good shape and we can roll pretty consistently. And if they're fast, it just means they take more turns. Obviously, this is going to be harder as you go higher up in the Doom Tower. So we may need to bring in a different champion. We may not use a lore in the next run. Maybe someone like, yeah, we might use someone like, what's his face? Bad Alcazar. But he'd have to have a blood shield ring here. So we'd have to find someone who we can get a blood shield ring on and bring that person in. Hopefully someone who could do a destroy set on, which would make it a lot easier to bring down the boss here. But we're doing our work. These guys are working. I hear they're earning their pay today. That is for sure. All right, so super important that they're earning their pay here. Okay, so you kind of can't go wrong. But yeah, if we can, I guess the run would go even smoother if we could get a blood shield ring on Melga. Get a blood shield ring on Melga. This thing's gonna be real smooth here, because the boss will never counterattack, which will be very, very handy inside of here. Yeah, so that would be really handy. So got to win some more CVC tournaments in a higher tier, of course. Get one of the better pieces here, but yeah, it's what it is on that one. That's just more of a pipe dream down the line type thing. But it would be nice to get one of those. Get one of those rings. Yeah, too bad there's not a way to farm that a little bit more consistently, or at least get it, from the spider here, even if it's a small chance. With the amount of spider runs that we'd be doing, it just makes more sense to have it that way. Have like another way to do a lot of these, high tier content. Yeah, so we're rocking and rolling here. Still taking a long time, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Here you kind of, for this, how I run the 15 runs or so that you get per day would be just, hey man, set it, forget it at night, let it roll, call it a day. Here, if you were going to employ this particular set of skills here. Ooh, at least Ethos didn't go down on that one, so that deserves a yes. Anytime we get more hits with Ethos, we are in great shape. The best thing that we will see here will be that shield breaking. So once that shield breaks, we are going to be smacking the boss a lot harder here, and you'll quickly see it get down to, well, I guess not super quick, but it will be much quicker. It will get down to a 30% reduction. And once it's at 30% reduction, Ninja is going to take over, and he's gonna put in some serious work and finish up this particular level. Yeah, so kind of a nice skill. I think we've explained this enough here. Let's fire this. Oh, hey, shield just broke. So yeah, let's fire up the rest of this on a, I guess like a 2 or 3 times speed. Nah, let's do it up on like a 5. Do it up on like an 8 times speed, and we'll see you at the end. We're close to it. All right, so with the cracking of the 30% reduction barrier, a ninja is holding true to his word, and he is putting in some work on the Scarab King. This is exactly what we thought would happen, and so it has come to fruition. And we're just about done. And that is all she wrote. So yeah, this run didn't go as well as my live stream run or my best run. Must have just been a run where Ethos was RNG back to life quite frequently, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You can see 10 million heals from Melga and Geomancer with the most amount of damage here. Just ridiculous here on this end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do like and subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers so that everyone else can see these videos who's in the mid game like us. Here, help us get this stuff out there so we can see this stuff kind of wider on the internet. You guys have a fantastic day. We're going to see you again next time. Let's chat then.